Suffering his obeisances to his Gurudev, Bhagavan Goswami Gurudev, to all the mothers, to all the devotees who have this, they are drinking the Harikatha. He's suffering. I will try to manifest some words. Balahinena in Sanskrit, it says Balahin. It's someone who has no power, no bal, no power. That person cannot do things actually. So in Sanskrit it says Balahinena, like someone who has no power, that person cannot do anything. If someone is very skinny and not power, what that person can do? Someone that is more strong and like more built body, then they can do. So in the same way, so that's why in Sanskrit there is say, someone who has no power, that person cannot do. That we need power to do things. So in the world, in paramarthic, in the transcendental world, we have also actually which power we need, cit-bala, this transcendental power. If we don't have this transcendental power, then we will not be able to achieve that paramartha. To be able to achieve that transcendental thing, we need the transcendental power. And what is this? So this cit-bala can be achieved only by the mercy of Bhagavan and Guru. So in the Upanishad it says, Bhagavan, by the mercy of the Lord, the only way is by achieving the mercy of Bhagavan. By medium of like knowledge, one cannot achieve the Lord. To achieve those transcendental things, the only way, kripa, it's only by the medium of mercy. Only by mercy. Kripa here. So for achieving transcendental things, we need the mercy of the Lord and of His devotees. This is the tattva-siddhanta that our acharyas established, like Nayatma pravachanena lavya in this verse. Tanusham. So he's saying that if the Lord Himself gives mercy, if He Himself manifests in the heart of someone, then that jiva, that soul, can actually realize the Lord. Even if one hears a lot, someone can also speak so much about the Lord. Someone also is speaking very eloquent, so many things about the Lord, but still he cannot. What he will achieve? Maybe he will achieve only just wealth, recognition, fame. The people will say, oh, that person is so scholar. Love, puja, pratishtha, that will come. We're speaking very eloquent. One will get lost in the sixth kind of anishtita bhakti, of like this unstable bhakti. In anishtita bhakti, there's six types: utsaha-mayi, ghana-tarala, vyudha-vikalpa, visaya-sangara, niyamaksama, and the last one, taranga-rangini. The last one is the one he was mentioning. So these are the characteristics of unstable devotion. So a strong one can think is. So if something is very strong, then the voice also is very strong. And if like a thing is very light, same. So as something has a form, as strong is the form, as strong will be the voice. But something that doesn't have form, it will, or like it's very little, we'll just say like that, like no, very weak. So what is meant? The jnanis, by their knowledge, they're just they're just trying by their own power, but actually the devotees, no, they have this transcendental power. So in the same way that, like in the devotees, they are very, very deep. So why I'm saying this? Baladeva Prabhu, he's Akhanda Guru Tattva. If we don't get his mercy, if we don't get this transcendental power, if we will not get this, then we will not be able to enter in the path of devotion. Bhagavan is Satchidananda, he is transcendental. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. So the Lord is Satchidananda, is fully transcendental. So he is the transcendental, the absolute true. It's non-dual. It's one tattva, just absolute true. But he manifests himself in three forms. Satchidananda. He has these three features, Satchidananda. Sat means existence. Chit means gyan, and Ananda means hladini, bliss. So the predominant deity of Chit is Krishna. And the predominant deity of Ananda is Srimati Radhika. And the predominant deity of Sata is Srila Baladeva Prabhu. Samvit, Sandhini or Hladini. So these three Shaktis are there. Samvit, the predominating deity of Samvit is Krishna, and the predominant deity of Sandhini is Baladeva Prabhu. And the predominant deity of Hladini Shakti is Srimati Radhika herself. So the three together, Sandhini, Samvit, and Hladini, it becomes this Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. That's why I say they are actually one truth, one tattva. But just for relishing the rasa of the pastimes, they manifest in three forms. But one form as Baladeva Prabhu, one form as Krishna himself, and the third form as Srimati Radhika, the power, the Shakti. Hladini Shakti Sarupini, the personification of the Hladini Shakti, Srimati Radhika. Actually, there is no difference between the possessor of the potency and the potency. Radha and Krishna, they are one, but just for relishing their pastimes, they are taking two forms. So Radha Krishna, they are one form. But just to relish the nectar of their pastimes, then they take two forms. Murta and Amurta, like that has form and has no form. So Krishna is the possessor of potency, and Srimati Radhika is the potency. And Srimati Radhika is the full form of potency, and Krishna is the full possessor of potency. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, all these verses Maharaj is speaking now. Like Maharaj, Sridhar Maharaj was speaking. How Baladeva Prabhu manifests from the transcendental world. Krishna was thinking, I am just one thing. Krishna was thinking, no, he had the desire to manifest different forms. And his Icha Shakti, his Shakti that fulfills his desires. He has one potency. So then this Icha Shakti manifested from him having desire. So then Krishna was there at the banks of Yamuna, and then with his flute, and together with the desire of Krishna, from his so it's in some kalpas Sadashiv manifests from his right side, and in some kalpas it manifests Krishna. Baladev. I think that's what it is. And from the left side came a very beautiful girl. She's so beautiful. Her complexion, it's so brilliant. It's just shining and shining, tapta kanchana, like more shining even than the molten gold. And his hair is so beautiful that it's not possible to describe how beautiful she is. And her complexion is very like this, and her eyes are very beautiful, long, and her breast is so beautiful. All her form is so beautiful. Only when Krishna sees. And how is this beautiful girl? By her looking, her glance, she just controls Krishna. Krishna even forgets that he himself is the Supreme Lord. Krishna has two things. Atma, he is fully satisfied, he has no desire. But when he sees her that is so beautiful, that he becomes like a person with desires. And even though he's fully satisfied, if he has no desire, but still he starts going after her. In the Brahmanda Purana is described this very beautifully. Actually, that beautiful woman is going up and Krishna is going after her. And when she goes down, then Krishna also going down after her. In this way, Krishna, and at the end, they meet each other. So that's why our acharyas, they say, what is the name of this Ramani, this girl, this Radha? Ra means with that person that with affection Krishna is running after. And Da means running. So when Krishna is looking to this girl, he's with so much anurag and running after her. So that's why her name is Radha. The word comes as Radha. So that's why our Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, he is explaining so beautiful this name of Radha. Krishna Vancha Purti Kore Aradhane. So he said that Srimati Radhika, who is fulfilling all the desires of Krishna, that person who can fulfill all Krishna's desires, that is Srimati Radhika. So that's why that name Radha is being described in the Puranas. Like this verse, Devi Krishna-mayi, there is so many beautiful explanations there. But our kata today is about Baladeva Prabhu. So Baladeva, from where he manifested? From the right side. He's manifesting in some kalpas from right side of Krishna. Why? Because Baladeva Prabhu, he's actually also his vyudha-tattva. But what is the mood he has? Like a servant. He always have this identification, I'm servant. I am his servant. Like Baladeva Prabhu when he comes as in Kali Yuga as Nityananda Prabhu. In the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, he manifests in the form of Nityananda Prabhu in the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. And in the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra, he manifests as Lakshman. We heard this. Why? Lakshman? So Lakshman, in the pastimes of Krishna, he becomes as elder brother as Balaram. And in the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, he comes as Nityananda Prabhu. So, if we heard already this. If we say again this, then the time will go. Baladeva Prabhu. We also heard Baladeva Prabhu. He also appeared in the womb of Devaki. And Yoga-maya, what she do? She attracted that Baladeva that was in the womb of Devaki and put it, mixed it with Baladeva that was in the womb of Rohini. So there is three names for Baladeva that they gave. So one is Bal, because he is the person, like he is the deity of this power, and also Baladeva. He's like a strong body, like how is it, built body. Yeah. And Ram, this is other name, Ramaiti Rama. He's that person who is actually captivating the heart of everyone, pleasing the heart of everyone. That's why the name is Rama. And the third name is Sankarshana. Like you all heard, in the womb of Devaki, when he was coming, the seventh son. Sorry, when Kamsa killed the sixth son, then it came after the seventh. Yoga-maya makes such an so actually it was an arrangement that they Baladeva was bring from the womb of, like he was, Akarshan means he was bring towards the womb of Rohini. Sorry, words sometimes little bit. So Gurudev, he will speak this in such a deep way. I am only explaining like in general way, but Gurudev will speak this very deep. There's three names: Bal, Balaram, Ram, and Sankarshan. And in Yashoda that time, she was also pregnant. What? So at the same time, Yashoda. They're saying Devaki and Yashoda, they have, because actually there's only 8 days of difference between Baladeva and Krishna. So because now is Balaram Purnima, and after 8 days is Krishna's Janmashtami, the appearance day of Krishna. So there is so many conceptions in relation to this. In the Harivamsa Purana, in the Garga Samhita, and in other scriptures there is evidences about this. And both brothers, when Baladeva Prabhu, Rohini Nandan, the son of Rohini Maya, Baladeva, and Yashoda Nandan Krishna, the son of Mother Yashoda. And one time they grow up together. And Baladeva Prabhu, he was having so much affection for Krishna. There are so many pastimes described. that Baladeva Prabhu and Krishna, they were like growing together, like at the same. Baladev, even though he's Vishnu Tattva, still he identified himself as a servant. He shows that how one should serve. He's showing the process of serving. So Baladeva Prabhu, he's in so many ways he's serving. There's 10 times of service that is described as as the sitting place, as the shoes, as the umbrella, and different others. 10 types of service. He also manifests the dham, the transcendental abode. When Krishna will manifest in our path, those are like all these steps of devotion. Atrasrala, then sadhasanga, bhajan kriya, anartha nivriti, nishta, ruchi, asakti, and bhav. So, if without the mercy of Baladeva, our anarthas will not be able to go. So Baladeva Prabhu, he is actually holding one weapon. And what is this weapon? This plow and, how do you call it? I don't know in English. Huh? Sorry, I don't know. No. So to work the fields, you have like one thing that you use for doing the earth. I don't know the word in English. Plow. And by this, and then also he has. When he also has his there he has another weapon with what he can beat. Claw. Sorry, yeah. So what is the meaning? Baladeva Prabhu is a Kanda Guru Tattva. He is the original form of Guru. So what Guru is doing? Guru is like working the field of the heart of the disciple. He's preparing the field, and all these anarthas that are very strong as stones, he destroyed those anarthas. In the heart of the disciple, there is different kinds of anarthas, things that are unwilling, like Swarup Brahm, one have a confusion of what is real truth. There is weakness of the heart, there is offenses, and there is like a attraction for those things that are temporary. Also, Srila Bhishmacharya Thakur is explained Sukriti Utanartha, Duskriti Utanartha, Paradutta Anartha, and Bhakti Utanartha, these 4 kinds of anarthas. So, where we will keep in these anarthas, then pure devotion will not be able to manifest in our hearts. So that's why Baladeva Prabhu, by his plow, he's first attracting. If someone doesn't want to do bhajan, doesn't want to do devotion, they want Guru Parapadma, what he's doing. He's coaching this herd of the Sikha, and then bringing them to practice. The Vaishnavas, in their head, why they're keeping this Sikha? Why the Sikha is there? Is that if they don't have Sikha, they will not be able to practice devotion. So what is the meaning of this? Guru will catch you from there. That's why what Guru Parapadma do, he calls from your Sikha and say, you come. Sanatan Tam Prabhu Masrayam. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is praying to Sanatan Goswami. How? In Bilab Kusumanjali. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, he's saying, he's offering obeisances to Srila Sanatan Goswami. And in here he's saying, Sanatan Goswami, he by force, he make me drink this bhakti ras, this nectar of bhakti. And I'm dam. I was like a blind person. I have no desire to drink this. I was like blind. So in the same way, Guru Parapadma and Kanda Guru Tattva Baladeva Prabhu, they hold us our Sikha, like from the hair, and then they pull us towards the devotion, and they make us drink this nectar of bhakti ras. Gurudev, he says, if there is a small calf, and if there is worms in the stomach, so of this calf, so to give the medicine, they will give this medicine to the calf, but she will throw it. So then the doctor, what will do? It will open by force, like with the hands holding the two, like the mouth. So then by force will give this medicine. So then all these worms and other things that are in the stomach can go away. So in the same way, but by force, you know. So in the same way, the souls that are conditioned, they don't want to do devotion. Why? Because they go towards things that have no value. Huh? I didn't understand that, sorry. Oh. So I don't know which animal, he will always go towards that place where there is like fully dirty. So in the same way, the jivas that are conditioned, they go towards Maya, toward material things. But Gurudev, he gives so much mercy, and he brings the jiva. He said, come, don't go there. He said, don't go there. Don't go towards darkness. Don't go to there. Where should you go? You go to that place where there is light. Who is saying this? Guru Prabhupada is telling to us, this is Baladeva Prabhu. If we don't get the mercy of Baladeva Prabhu, then we actually we will not be able to enter in bhakti. Like the jivas, they are just running karma, jnana and other things. But Guru Padma, when we get this devotion, then we will give up all this karma, jnana and other things. It actually like this. Some the mercy is from Gurudev. And who is the root of all the gurus is Baladeva Prabhu, Akanda Guru Tata. So today we are serving this day of Baladeva Prabhu. Krishna killed so many demons, like Putana and others. But then Srimad Bhagavatam, how many demons Baladev killed? Not so many. In the pastimes of Braj. In pastimes of Braj, Krishna killed so many demons. From Putana, Sakatasur, Trinavarta, Agasur, Bakasur, demons Krishna killed. But Baladeva Prabhu, this describe not many, maybe two. He only like these two demons in the pastimes in Braj. Who? Dhenukasura, Pralambasura. Dhenukasura, Pralambasura. I will only say the meaning of this. The donkey. What is the donkey? Donkey means ignorance, darkness. We're like donkeys. What is the meaning of that? We have no knowledge. Like the donkey is like someone who has no knowledge, without intelligence. So that's why it says like a donkey. Who is a donkey? That person who doesn't know his real form, his real identity. We actually are eternal servants of Krishna. Jivarasura Krishna Nitya Das. We are eternal servants of Krishna, but we forgot this. We have no knowledge, proper knowledge of what is our form, the Lord, the Maya. Until we don't have knowledge of our real form, we are still inside in darkness. And so many people worshiping demigods. Swayam Bhagavan Krishna himself is telling to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, because people having so many kinds of desires, they are worshipping the demigods. But they don't know. They only worship in these demigods. So Srila Gurudev, what he will say, when in '96, when Gurudev went to Western countries, 1996, when Gurudev was preaching in so Mathuravasis, they were telling Gurudev before he was, it's like, oh Gurudev, you left us, and for 2-3 months, how, what you will meet, what you will get there in the foreign countries. And then what Gurudev say, you see, I stay, I don't know numbers, but I stay so many years with you in Mathura, and I make you hear so many beautiful Harikathas. And now you tell me, how many demigods you still have in your houses? Some people has Durga, some Ganesh. Do you have or not? In your house, all of you, you're keeping some kind of demigods. Ganesh, Durga, different. Did you become one-pointed? Like Brajavasis. Brajavasis, they are one-pointed. Only Radha Govinda. They only worship Radha Govinda. So then Srila Gurudev stays and I make you hear like for 40 years, so many. But you cannot give up this worshipping of demigods. Now soon will come, nearby Kartik will come this Navaratri. There's another day that also, but so they not only one. They in their altars they have so many things. Even like when they're walking, they find a stone and they put it in the altar. Like there's a verse in Srimad Bhagavatam that says that. Sorry about go karaha. Yeah. So like a donkey. Someone who has no knowledge, that person's like donkey. Gurudev will explain this so beautiful. I remember this. One time when he went to and Gurudev was saying, but when I went to the Western countries, I told them you should only worship Radha and Govinda. Only you keep Mahaprabhu and Radha Govinda, Radha Krishna, nothing more, and they are following that. And with all of you are making you here for 40 years, and still you cannot give up like Durga, Devi Maya. It is true. They are fearing that maybe if we give them up, like something will happen. Maybe some problems will come in their like business, in their shops. That's why. Gurudev was speaking like this. So actually, when like the real mercy is coming there from Baladeva Prabhu, and by Baladeva Prabhu, all this bad conception we have will get destroyed. All our anarthas, these 4 kind of anarthas, and also these are the also Bhakti Vishwanachakartaka in Madhurya Kadambini describe also different 4 kinds of anarthas: Suskriti Utanartha, Sukriti Utanartha, Bhakti Utanartha, and Aparada Utanartha. So, well, if we don't speak about anarthas, how will we become rid of them? We need to understand them properly. So that's why in the scriptures is described how all these anarthas will go away only by the mercy of Baladeva Prabhu. In reality, that root of all guru, Baladeva Prabhu, by his mercy, all these anarthas will go. There is so many things in relation to Baladeva Prabhu. Baladeva Prabhu, he's in 5 forms he's serving Krishna. In 5 types he's doing service to Krishna. 5 ways. Sorry. Also it's helping in the creation. Like Mul Sankarsan. From Baladeva is coming Mul Sankarsan, Mahasankarsan, Karna-kasaya, Garbhoda-kasaya, Kshira-kasaya, Vishnu, they are all related to the creation of this material world. And also he himself, in the form of Shesh, of Ananta Shesh, is also doing service. As this Shesh, the snake. We hear about this Raki. We heard so beautiful about Gurudev. What is the meaning of this Raksha? Who will protect us? Akanda Guru Tattva Baladev, he will protect us. In the form of Shesh, of Ananta Shesh, he will protect us. In the form of Ananta Shesh, Shesh Naga, he's serving. He's holding. Baladev, in the form of Ananta Shesh, he's holding like unlimited universes in his head. I don't know how you call it. He's holding so many universes. So this is the speciality of Baladeva Prabhu. He is protecting us. Like this Raksha-bandhana that we're doing today. Why? Because we are bound by Maya. And to destroy this binding of Maya, and to be bound by love, to be bound by love towards the Lord, this Baladeva will help. So all these truths are there. It's not just putting one rope on their hand. We should consider what is there. What is the internal mood that is inside? Actually, Guru Padma is coming from Baladeva Prabhu. He said, please, you protect me from Maya. Please help me and to give up all these anarthas. That this is the special meaning of this Raksha-bandhana. Because actually, other than Baladeva Prabhu, Guru, who can protect us? Other than the mercy of Guru, where we can go? Who can actually help us? So that's why today it's such a special day, Raksha-bandhana day. This is the mercy of Baladev. That's why I make you hear about this Dhenukasura, this donkey as demon. He was taking care of the garden of Kamsa. And in this garden, there were very juicy and delicious fruit. And he will take this to Kamsa. And Kamsa himself, he will eat himself and also his people that are around him. So those who are eating without offering to the Lord, this is Maya. It's like actually before eating anything should be first offered to the Lord. So first Bhagavan should take it, and after that we can accept that. But Kamsa, he has not faith in the Lord, in Bhagavan. And also his relatives, they also don't have faith in the Lord. That's why he's donkey. So, donkey. Actually, Kamsa is the personification of sins. And where there is this inclination to sins, together with that what will come also fear. That person who's doing so much sin, that person's heart, it's full of fear in his heart. There is a commentary. There's a meaning. There is some like how you call it, a scorpion. They will be there when there is darkness. It's like this or not, and you can see when there is darkness. Also, the snake is sitting there, hiding there. Why? Because that the snake knows, oh, I have poison. Because of this poison, I will do sin. So that's why, in the same way, those persons who are doing sinful actions, they always so much full of fear, like the scorpions. If he comes out, he will run, and he will hide where there is darkness. I saw. I went to bathroom. There was one a big scorpion. I don't know where. I don't know where. He just said, and he's running. He's saying 2 minutes, man. I didn't know where this went. This scorpion went. Because in the same way, like these sinful persons, they all the time just hiding, like they have fear in their heart. Also like a thief. What is in the mind of the thief? Oh, police will come, police will come, police will come. It's just always fearing. So the thief is running, afraid of the police. When the thief sees the police, then he runs. So what I'm saying, Kamsa is actually personification of sin. And those people who are sinful, they have this fear. Sin and fear, they are like friends, they always together. Vishwanath explaining in his commentary. What is the meaning of saying this? Kamsa and Dhenukasura, this donkey-like demon, they were friends, both. So as one person is, he keeps that kind of persons, like he keeps relationship with the people that are same as him. Like a sadhu, a saint, he will keep association with saints. It's his nature. And someone who is not saint, he will not go nearby a sadhu. When he will hear sadhu, he will run from there. He will not go nearby sadhu. Because the words that come from the lips of a sadhu, when he hears that, he will run from there. He will go away. So it's like this. Chaitanya Charitamrita, it says, so in the same way that like when the lion roars, then the elephants run away. So in the same time when we chant the names of the Lord, all our anarthas, they go away. So why I'm saying this? Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, I was just writing about this demon that was like donkey. Why he was keeping friendship with Kamsa? Because one is personification of sin, and the other one is the personification of foolishness, of ignorance. What is this donkey? He is foolish. He has ignorance, darkness. So that's why they were both friends. That's why. And Krishna, what he have done? Baladeva Prabhu, he killed this donkey, demon, Dhenukasura. So you heard this. When it was the noon time, they were all feeling hungry. Say, oh, Krishna Balaram, today we forgot to bring our food from home. And now it's noon time, and in our stomachs we have so much hungry. Where we can go? They were nearby Mathura. So then they say, oh, nearby there is a very nice garden. It's Vana is called. It's full of these tal trees, and where there is these fruits that are so fragrant and delicious. So there is so many tal fruits there. And Krishna Balaram, together with the sakas, they went there. There were very long trees, and they started like shaking these trees. And when Dhenukasura, after eating, he was sleeping now at that time. And Krishna Balaram, when they were shaking the trees, So these very ripened tala fruits, they were falling down, tap, 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 making that noise. And then Dhenukasura, he said, "Who is there?" He was screaming, "Who is here?" And then Krishna and Balarama said, "No, Yam is here." Like that. And then he was trying to so in special there Baladeva Prabhu, he catch the legs of Dhenukasura, because the donkeys always want to bite with the hit with the like a back legs, and then Baladev hold him by his legs, and then he rolled him and throw him very far away, and he died. And then so many trees there fell down, and also these tal fruits were falling down, and so he gave up his life. So much bad smell was there. In Bhakti Rasamrita, seeing this is described this Vivatsara as like disgusting, because it was very disgusting. The sakas were seen. There's like urine and like stool and like blood and different things, like disgusting. Our acharyas, they are describing this donkey. This donkey is actually someone who is not doing bhajana of Krishna. He's just running in this material existence like a donkey. How is the donkey? He's having on top of his back, he's carrying so many things, but he cannot take anything of that. So in the same way, the jivas of this material system, they are carrying so much uselessly. I am doing so much. Day and day, I make my son, daughter study. Doing so many things. So many things. But they are doing bhajan? No, nothing. So this is a donkey. He's doing so much effort, so many things, so many works. You can go to Govardhan. He's not chanting Harinam. Huh? He's just speaking about material things. Doing Barikam, but for only speaking about material things. This is like a donkey. He's just, we heard this. You say, why doing this and that? You should chant Harinam. But it's like, no. Okay, if you will speak, then speak about the Lord, Harikatha. But he cannot. If you're speaking Harikatha, many hours gone, and you will not even realize how time is going. You cannot even feel where the time is going. But what the materialistic people they are doing, they only speaking about mundane things. But these mundane things, they're actually poison. So they are all like donkeys. So Manu said, why he's doing so much hard work? You're working for that person, but that person will kill you, like will destroy. Like this is the role of this material system. You can do so much effort, but you will not get anything. You'll just. This is the like how it works this material system. Like there is a worm. Everything will be taken from you. So much effort, but and you will not get anything at the end. Like, yeah. So this material world is like this. Even like I pray not to do offense, but there's even like sadhus that are doing like this. They just engage in like useless things. This is something of realization, and you can see this is true. Like Lord Shiva, he is making understand Uma, Parvati. This is material world is just like this. That's why Srila Gorgabinta Maharaj is saying, if you have money, they will have so much honor to you. But if you have no money, nobody will not even ask about you. This is the material world. That's why Baladeva Prabhu, we are praying for his mercy, like this heart that we have like donkey. All our foolishness, our ignorance that can be destroyed, and that pure devotion in our heart. You can see, if someone is served sincerely, it will not go in vain. It's like this. If someone with very sincere heart is serving Guru and Vaishnavas and Bhagavan, this will not go uselessly. At the time, so today is the appearance day of Baladeva Prabhu. We are praying to him. Oh Baladeva Prabhu, please give me that power that I can be engaged in service of Guru and Vaishnavas. Our paradharma is this serving Vaishnavas. Serving with sincere heart. If we serve with duplicity, it will not get fruit. Those who serve with the duplicity, they will not get anything. Externally, he's showing so much service, but inside, he's taking all money and everything. Like, I know, oh, Gurudev will go, I will think, he's thinking, oh, when Gurudev will go, I will do it like this. Yeah. Like a duplicitous way. Is that Guru Seva? We hear this so many times, even Gurudev will speak about this. Externally, one showing so much Guru Seva, so much service to the saints. But it's just externally. He's saying, oh Gurudev, everything is yours. But Gurudev will say this. But the key, I'm keeping the key. Everything is yours, but the key I'm keeping with. Everything is yours. He said, I forgot how to say. Everything is at your lotus feet. Everything is yours. But your feet are mine. Everything is yours, but your feet is mine. So, is this Guru Seva? No. This is just duplicitous service. It's not service. But that's why we need to serve niskapat, without duplicity, with sincere heart. As much we can do this, as much we'll be able to enter in this path of devotion in bhajan. So the meaning is that today is the appearance day of Baladeva Prabhu, who is a Kanda Guru Tattva, so we're praying to him that this tendency to serve sincerely can come in our heart. If in our heart there is darkness, there is duplicity and other things, if there is envy, how can we serve? If we are like donkey, how can we serve? So we are so beautifully. Our Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he writes, he describes Dhenukasura's, this killing of Dhenukasura. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he described this in such a beautiful way. And by the mercy of Baladeva Prabhu, we will be able to enter this Madhur Ras. Baladeva Prabhu, if he gives mercy, then we will be able to achieve the service to Radha Krishna. That's why Baladeva Prabhu, Baladeva Prabhu is also serving Srimati Radhika in the form of an Angamanjari. He's also there in this Mother. In the past times of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's coming as Nityananda Prabhu, and how he's serving Mahaprabhu. When Mahaprabhu was absorbed in the mood of Radha, Nityananda Prabhu, he will stare far and seeing him from far. But sometimes Nityananda Prabhu, he will become absorbed in the mood of Ananga Manjari, and he will come there and will hold Mahaprabhu, because Mahaprabhu will be dancing. Who can hold him? So without the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, without the mercy of Baladeva Prabhu, we will not be able to enter in devotion. This is so beautiful. That's also described in Nityananda Stakam. Yatestate vratan hari. Oh, brother. I'm praying to all of you, just put your hands up and chant the names. Please chant Harinam. And then all the responsibility of making you cross this material system, I'm taking that. Nityananda Prabhu is saying, have faith in it. I will take the responsibility. What we need to do, only Hare Krishna, we just need to chant. There is many things more, but now it's 8:30. Now Arti will start. So there is so many kathas more about this tattva-siddhanta. We need to enter in tattva-siddhanta, and together with that, we should also enter in rasa-siddhanta. Truths. He said now Arti should. We need to understand what is bhakti rasa. There is 12 kinds of rasas. Also 12. There is 5